How to get harassment charges dismissed. Harassment charges can carry serious consequences, impacting your reputation, job, and personal life. However, understanding the legal avenues available is essential for potentially having these charges dismissed. Taking the right steps early and knowing your options can make a significant difference in the outcome of your case. Legalities of harassment charges in New York. In New York, harassment is categorized under different degrees in the penal law. These distinctions are essential as they determine the severity of the penalties you might face. Harassment in the first degree, NY Penal Law Section 240.25. This involves intentional and repeated conduct that causes someone to fear physical injury. It is a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to 3 months in jail, fines, or probation. Harassment in the second degree, NY Penal Law Section 240.26, considered a lesser offense. This charge applies when someone physically contacts another person with the intent to harass or annoy. It is classified as a violation with a maximum penalty of 15 days in jail. Aggravated harassment in the second degree, NY Penal Law Section 240.30. This offense involves threats or physical contact motivated by factors like race, gender, or religion. It is a Class A misdemeanor that can result in up to 1 year in jail and fines. Aggravated harassment in the first degree, NY Penal Law Section 240.31. This is a Class E felony and is the most serious form of harassment, often involving hate crimes. A conviction can lead to up to 4 years in prison. The outcome depends on how the prosecution presents evidence and the defense strategies used by your lawyer to challenge these charges. How to get harassment charges dismissed. If you want harassment charges dismissed, it's crucial to act promptly and strategically. Here are key steps to consider. Avoid retaliation. Resist any urge to confront or retaliate against the accuser. Such actions can be used as further evidence against you, complicating your defense. Your attorney will likely advise you to avoid communication or any actions that could be perceived as confrontational. Gather evidence. It's essential to collect and organize any evidence that might support your defense. This includes documenting communications, preserving physical evidence, and reaching out to witnesses who can provide statements. Detailed evidence can strengthen your case when it's time to challenge the accusations. Work with an experienced attorney. A skilled attorney will examine the evidence presented by the prosecution and look for weaknesses, such as inconsistencies or a lack of concrete proof. They may also challenge the motives of the accuser, arguing that any bias or personal animosity could undermine the credibility of the charges. Pre-trial motions. Your lawyer can file motions like a motion to dismiss if the prosecution's evidence is insufficient, or a motion to suppress if evidence was improperly obtained. These legal actions aim to weaken the prosecution's case and increase the chances of dismissal. Negotiate with prosecutors. In some cases, it may be possible to negotiate a reduction or dismissal of charges before trial. Attorneys may argue a lack of intent or insufficient evidence to persuade the prosecutor to drop the charges. This approach can help you avoid the risks and time associated with a full trial. Understanding the legal process. Navigating harassment charges in New York requires a clear understanding of the legal process. Court appearances. After charges are filed, you'll need to appear in court. The judge will review the case and determine if the prosecution has enough evidence to proceed. Your attorney can challenge the evidence and, if successful, may get the charges reduced or dismissed. Pre-trial motions. Your attorney can file motions, such as a motion to dismiss based on insufficient evidence or a motion to suppress if any evidence was unlawfully obtained. These motions give your attorney opportunities to challenge the foundation of the case before it progresses to trial. Sentencing. If the case goes to trial and results in a conviction, the court will determine the appropriate sentence. Sentencing depends on the severity of the harassment charge and any previous offenses. Having an experienced law firm on your side ensures that your rights are protected and that you receive fair treatment under New York law. If you are facing harassment charges, it's essential to act quickly. The team at Lebedin Kofman LLP, located at 600 Old Country Road No. 205, Garden City, New York, 11514, offers experienced legal assistance for those charged with harassment. Their lawyers can provide the defense you need to protect your rights and work towards the best possible outcome. Call 516-212-4209 today to schedule a consultation and explore your legal options.